What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of urban fishing. We're going to be going over to a pond just to the right side of me. We're going to see if we could go crank on maybe a couple LMBs before it gets dark. We only have probably about an hour, but not a big deal. We should be able to catch a few fish. I'm going to be using an inline spinner. I'm hoping that finesse inline spinner is going to be able to attract these bass to hit. The water is still super cold in these ponds just because it's still pretty cold at night. During the day they heat up a little bit, but they are still super finicky. I don't know why. They should be getting going just a little bit, but it's still real tough to catch fish this time of year in any sort of urban setting. But we're going to see what we can do, and hopefully we can crank a few today. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. I am pumped and ready to go for 2022. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Let's get cranking. Alright guys, we got 1 hour to fish. 1 hour with the old rooster tail. I got the rooster tail paired up on the ultralight rig, 4-pound test. So if we catch any big old bass, it is going to be an absolute freaking war. And this one specific pond, it's only about 2 acres, not very big, but there are some big old largemouths in here. I mean, some bucket mouth bass in here. So I'm hoping that maybe we can look out and crank on at least one of them. A little tiny finesse bait like this thing falling in that water column, it looks just like a little tiny bug. Easy pickings for these bass. They should have no problem coming to chow down on it. What would be pretty awesome is if this blade would get kicking up though. There we are. There we are. Right there, guys. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one. Stay down. Stay down. Oh, that's a nice fish, guys. That is a nice bass. What is this? Second cast in? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Guys, this fish is tearing me up. I really hope we can get him. These are small hooks. Oh my gosh. The drag set loose just because I don't want to pop this thing out of his mouth. Oh my gosh. This fish is just peeling drag. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Gotta keep him up. Gotta keep him up. And he hit that thing. I mean, that was a thump. And he nailed it. Just gotta work him back slowly. When you got 4-pound tests, you gotta work super slow. I told you guys, super light, super finesse line. Oh my gosh. That is so sick. Come on, stay on, fish, please. I just want to see him. I want to be able to hold him. I saw him jump. I know he's a good one. I want to tighten the drag, but I don't want to take the chance of losing him. Just tighten it one little tick. Guys, oh my goodness. We got a chunk. Gotta keep that line tight. Circle out. Keep them in this area. Come on. Come on. This is a big bass, guys. Big bass. I mean, we've already been hooked up with them now for probably a good minute. Ultralight gear, you cannot beat it. No way. Oh, there he is. He's not that big, but he's just pulling. See him right there. No, he is big actually. Oh my gosh, he's barely hooked. Oh my gosh, he's hooked by somebody else's line. He is hooked by somebody else's line, guys. Look at this. Oh my gosh. He went to eat the lure and my lure caught onto somebody else's line. Guys, check this fish out. What a freaking chunk. That is a chunky fish for this pond. Probably a solid 2.5 pounder, maybe 3 if he was spawned in, but I want to try to get this hook out. Dang it. I don't even know if I brought my pliers. I cannot believe I hooked that fish on somebody else's line. And I think because I hooked this fish with somebody else's line, I was meant to do it. I was meant to try to get this fish unpinned. Give him a quick drink. I'm gonna have to book it over to the car because whoever caught him last ripped the other side of his mouth. I really hate doing this, guys. I do not recommend laying him on the grass, but I am literally going to sprint to grab some pliers to get this hook out of this fish's throat and lay him down real gentle. All right, let's go. Get this guy a drink. We got him. That came out so easy once I was able to get a hold of it. One last look at this nice little fish right here. Came out so easy once I was able to get a hold of it. He was barely pinned. He did swallow the hook, but no bleeding, perfectly fine. Let's get him back in the water. What a fish. Oh my gosh, so happy I caught this fish. There you go, dude. Now you can actually eat properly without trying to swallow a hook too. I am so happy I caught that fish, guys. So that whole situation was really, really weird because I pinned that fish by the freaking split shots. Whoever was fishing with these split shots, look at the line they were using. Like 40-pound test line. It's kind of funny because in reality, I really didn't hook the fish. Do I think the fish went after the inline spinner? I actually do. I think he was intending on eating it, but just because of how he hit it, the inline spinner caught onto the split shots and that little loop in the line. I get this thing just hovering over the bottom perfectly. That little blade's kicking up the vibration, trying to intrigue a little largie. All right, guys, we got a little tiny 2.5-inch little mega bass hasdong right there. Let's see if this thing can crank on any one of these little bass. I don't really care which one it cranks on. I'll catch dinks. I'm happy with that. The only problem is I don't have the proper size jig head, so I'm gonna have to let the fish actually inhale this thing if they do choose to eat it. Here's one. There we go. Got him. Got him. Stay on, buddy. Stay on, buddy. Get up here. Little hasdong right there. Look at this guy flopping. Dang, he's shaking like a trout. Look at that, barely hooked. I just dangled this little thing right in front of him and he cranked it. Awesome little guy right there. Super good coloration. These are pretty healthy bass. Get in there, dude. Get big. That was so sick. I literally had to dangle it right in front of his face. If I didn't dangle it, ooh, there'd be no fish. Gotta kind of pop it, I guess. I got that fish attracted. I guess it makes sense. I mean, it kind of looks like a dime bait fish at that point. Super easy pickings for those bass. Is that a bass right there? Oh my gosh, there's like 6 little baby bass. I didn't even see them. They blended in perfectly with the rocks. My goodness. Oh, here we are. Right here. He's gonna hit it. 100%. Oh, we had him. He hit it. I just missed him. He didn't eat it enough. He just had the back end. Oh man, that's a nice one right there. It's not a nice one, but it's a good little fish. Oh man, if I can dangle this just right, he's underneath this concrete, guys. I might be able to get him to come out. Oh my gosh, he grabbed it. Oh my gosh, he came out and grabbed it. I thought he had it, but man, what a bummer. That was so cool. See if there's another one down there real fast. If so, great. If not, we'll go elsewhere. Water's a little bit more murky too, so that's good. Is this a fish? Is that a... Jeez, my eyes are playing tricks on me, guys. My goodness. Sometimes if you can run the lure right by the pipe just perfectly, you can pull the fish off it. Problem is I cannot see the pipe, so I have no idea where it is. Come on, there's gotta be a little largie willing to hit. The full moon should be coming up pretty soon as well. I know it's gonna be pretty full again tonight. And those fish, they love chewing at night when there's a full moon. So late in the evening like this is a really, really good opportunity to be able to catch fish in general. Especially bigger quality fish. Got him. Got him. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh my gosh, he's gonna come off. Please stay on. Please stay on, bud. Oh no, this fish is gonna come off because this hook is wimpy. This hook is wimpy. Come on, please. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, come on. Keep that tension. Keep that tension. There we are. We got him. We got him, guys. Super pale fish. But he grabbed it right at the end. Oh my gosh, I was freaking out like a child right there. Another plump little fish. Check that out. It's a really healthy fish. This fish is fat, really tall. This fish has the ability to be a really, really big bass. It's got a pretty big mouth. Freaking wicked. And this is all we caught it on right there. Little tiny mega bass, little hasdong. Cannot beat that. That is absolutely insane. Let's get this fish back in. Thank you, dude. Thank you for biting. One last look at that pretty fish. Not really the best look because I know the glare's right there, but get in there, get big. Man, guys, I was really freaking out right there. I was 100% sure that that fish was gonna pop off. I mean, he was barely hooked. barely at the end corner of his mouth. But because of how wimpy these hooks are, that's why I was freaking out so hard. I was like, oh man, he's gonna pop off. Fishing guys were on my side right there. The wild thing is that fish actually followed my bait up because I saw its silhouette right here, right around where the water darkens a little bit. I saw a dark silhouette. I just didn't know if he was gonna hit it. All right, I'm gonna run back down there where we caught that big one and see if maybe we can luck out with one more. And if not, shoot, can't complain.